Hallo und willkommen zurück zur Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition. Ich wollte euch ja eigentlich im Büro abholen in der Folge, aber ich dachte mir, nee. Wir gucken uns erstmal nochmal ganz in Ruhe um. Wir haben uns noch gar nicht so richtig umgeschaut. Habe ich eigentlich schon mal versucht, irgendwelche Türen zu öffnen? Ja, zum Anfang schon.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Ja, dann probieren wir es mal mit 20 Mal, oder?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 mal 417. Okay, lass uns mal gucken, ob wir den Raum finden. Was ich nämlich eigentlich sagen wollte, ich glaube, so jede Tür angelangt haben wir auch noch nicht, ne? Was? 417? 420? Hier.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Was? 437?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, okay. 416 hier, 5.
Now, back to door number 437.
Ähm, 437 hier.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Was klettern? 419. Moment. 419. Wie kommt man denn darauf?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay. Gut, die lassen wir mal, die Tür. So, jetzt lass uns mal nochmal... Hier geht nix. Hier geht auch nix. Kann ich eigentlich auf jeden Schreibtisch springen? Eigentlich kann man ja gar nicht springen. Oh, da wäre ich fast drauf gekommen. Man kann springen. Was ist denn das hier für ein merkwürdiges Fenster?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Hast du diesen Witz satt? Nee. Hallo?
Then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Hast du diesen Witz satt? Auch eigentlich immer noch nicht, ne? Oh, guck mal, da ist das Fenster. Gibt's hier keinen Ausgang? Ach, komm schon. Ja, wir haben den Witz sowas von satt.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Yes! Okay, er spielt noch weiter. So elend wie möglich gestalten. Es scheint echt länger zu gehen, oder? Echt jetzt? Ist das gut? So, alles auf Anfang. Er wollte nicht aufhören zu spielen. Es war dann wirklich ein Elend. So, hier geht schon mal nichts. Hallo?
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the
Nein.
achievement?
Alles gut,
Click a
will ich
door
nicht.
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Jetzt rüttelt er an jeder Tür. Sind hier irgendwelche PCs an? Der hier ist an. Awaiting Input. So. Auf ein neues.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ach komm, wir machen heute mal die linke Tür. Wir machen heute mal die linke Tür. Auch keiner da. Oh, da ist der PC an. Das triggert mich, den würde ich gerne ausmachen. Wie spät haben wir es eigentlich? Oha. Was ist hier los? Kann man da auch rausspringen?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So, wir gucken mal, ob wir hier noch irgendwas... Das ist Meeting Room. Ah, gut belegt. Gut belegt. So, hier irgendwas? Hallo? Monetize free to play. Ach, schön. Slides, Charts, Charts and Slides. Gut. Okay, nee, hier gibt's nichts, ne? Können wir eigentlich wieder rausgehen? Nee. Dieser Raum.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Ja, ich gehe ja schon.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wir gehen noch mal in das Büro vom Boss. Wir gucken uns da noch mal um. Da war nur die Toilette, aber da war nichts, ne? Da geht nix. Oh, guck mal. Mega cool. Das hat sich schon mal verändert. Okay. Ist das geil, ey. So, lass uns mal hier weiter gucken. Das ist die Tür zum Treppenhaus. Hier ist noch alles wie vorher, ne? Oh. Das Büro vom Boss. Wir gucken erstmal hier. Das Bild ist immer noch gut. So, jetzt gucken wir mal. Funktioniert der Fahrstuhl vielleicht heute? Okay, reicht, oder? Lass mich raten. Ah ja. Irgendwann kommt man hier bestimmt zu einer anderen Etage.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
So, jetzt können wir uns den Wein angucken, ne? Chianti, Chianti, Chianti.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ah ja, jetzt sind wir hier wieder. Ist das geil, oder? So, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was sich hier noch verändert hat. Ey, dieser Fahrstuhl.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Oh, man kann nicht mehr runterfahren. Okay. Oh, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Oh, die Lampe macht aber auch ein fieses Geräusch, ne?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Er regt sich ein bisschen auf. Sehr schön. Aber nochmal umgucken wollte ich mir hier eigentlich schon. Warum war da gerade ein Cursor? Guck mal. Das ist sehr merkwürdig, ne? Kann hier wieder was eintippen? Ah, ich hätte gedacht, das ursprüngliche Release-Datum wäre doch gut gewesen. Schade. Tja, dann fahren wir wohl mit dem Fahrstuhl wieder runter, oder? Kann man hier raus? Ach, natürlich nicht. Oh, welcher Wunder. Der Aufzug geht wieder.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Was passiert, wenn wir wieder hochfahren?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Ich liebe die Erzählerstimme.
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Ist das gut? Oh Mann, echt.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process. All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Komm, wir geben nochmal einen Code ein, oder? Dann dreht er völlig am Rad. Tja, will er alles nicht? Gut. Ich glaube, wir fahren mal Fahrstuhl, oder?
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
So. Oh, sagt mal nichts.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Oh. Hier steige ich aus, tatsächlich.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Wow. Ah ja, hier bin ich richtig. Ach Gott schon. Mach doch mal die Tür auf. All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. Wie geil, ey. Ach, schön. Ah, schön.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Tonight, live on stage.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Die Herzen erobern, das kann 427, okay. Gar nicht groß. Also ich finde, die Decken sind immer mega hoch, ne, in den Räumen. Ach komm, ich will ein bisschen golfen, bevor es losgeht für die Nerven. Deine Mitarbeiter. Ach, schönes Bild haben sie mir da gelassen. Interessante Post-its. Ah, Köfferle. Guck mal, da steht auch schon 427 drauf, ne? Irgendwas mit der Zahl hat es auch noch auf sich. Up again, down again. Das ist Stanley's Story. Gut, dann wollen wir mal zur Stage hoch. Eben noch auf der Bühne und schon wieder in seinem Büro. Oh, haben wir einen Anruf? Nee. Für uns ein Zeichen, dass wir die Folge wechseln sollten. Das machen wir auch. Ich schnibbel das Ganze noch ein bisschen zusammen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch wieder verdammt viel Spaß gemacht. Also ich fand es wieder sehr, sehr lustig. Und in der nächsten Runde versuchen wir einen neuen Weg.